inventory management. I've just, well, yesterday I sold a Leapfrog game, brand new in its box, or at least its bubble pack card, which is quite thin, not very large item, certainly fit in any box, any of these boxes in here. It was meant to be an A10. You know what I'm going to say next, don't you? Wasn't there. So this is the importance of when you move things to change the skew. Just when you move anything, be ready to change the skew immediately. Make a note of it and change it. A10 is there. You see that? It says A10 down there. And I've been through every box. Didn't send it yesterday. Luckily, it had 3 days to send it on the system. A lot of my stuff has 1 day, but this had 3 days. I can't think why. Maybe it wasn't changed from when we were having slow pickups. All these boxes I've been through. All these boxes. Those boxes there. This pile of crap here. And then I pulled out all my other crap boxes. Yeah. And all this lot. And all this lot. I did find another PlayStation, so I'll be listing that. 2 more DVD players. One's a Blu-ray actually. 2 new sealed jigsaws that weren't listed. So there's something. And then if we go down here, that's yet to be listed, but I've been through all these shelves, all these boxes, all these filing cabinets. That's all listed, nicely sorted, as you can see. Some of that's listed. That's just household stuff. This is the chaos that happens when you can't find something and you want to find it. It was in this box here. This is obviously one of the last places I looked. There you go. Let's pull that out so I can see I'm framed properly. Yeah, so that was quick, and now I'm going to do a pickups video of stuff I bought on Friday afternoon, which I should have done on Saturday, and stuff I got on Monday afternoon. I didn't go to the car boot. You can hear the rain, can't you? It hasn't stopped round here since about Tuesday last week. It's Tuesday and I've found the item. You've just seen the bits in the garage. We're out of the garage in the dry. So I'm going to show you the stuff that I bought Friday afternoon and Monday afternoon. I didn't go to the car boot, so we rained off. It's pouring out there. It's been raining since Tuesday, on and off. Mostly on. I think we had a good 48 hours where it didn't stop once. Right, so spitting image of the game of Scandal. £3, it's all there, which I was surprised at. There's loads of cards, some figures you move around the board. You choose your number, and then the opponent, which is the press, there's a sort of pig, moves the same number so you can confuse the issue. Right, apart from that, I got a cat. It's a robotic cat that makes noises like that. It meows. You can get it to play music. That was £1. I'm hoping for maybe 8 or 9, maybe 10. This was nice. This was from one of the towns on Friday. It's a double bowl glass, a Mikasa bowl from Walther Glass. Mikasa, anyway, mentions these like Rosella. Rosella, that's it, roses. Oh, I'm going to turn that off in a minute. Pink glass, double dipping, as in you dip there and you dip there. £2.50, probably 15, maybe 18. There's a couple of quid's worth of bubble wrap, so this will carry on making those noises if I don't turn it off. And this was nice. This is a wall plaque by Sun. £2.50, Christmas angel with a sort of hanging ribbon, that's the word. £2.50 into probably 18. Some of these people are trying to get 30 quid for those, but I don't think that's a fair price for those, and I would like to sell it quickly. These are good fun for kids. Disneyland Paris Power Gear, it says on it, but it's actually called something to do with this guy. Buzz Lightyear light sword, and lights up red, pink and blue, and makes those noises. £2.50, I think. Could have been £2, just a sec. £2.50, yeah. Probably 10 or 12 quid, I'm not certain of that. I did look it up, but I've forgotten. Labyrinth for £1. This is always a good game if the bits are all there. Well, all but one moving character, the dark blue one, is missing. No, sorry. The dark blue one is missing, everybody else is there. And it doesn't have the rules, but it was £1. And I didn't know that, obviously. They put them on the shelf and you ask, well, you don't even bother asking whether it's complete now, because they always say, oh yeah, it's all been checked. Come on. I've never known them to say, oh no, we don't check them, we just put tape on the box to make sure that whatever's left doesn't fall out. They don't say that, do they? No. They say, oh yeah, it's all there. Triple Yahtzee. This is nice, and it's all there, but the pens don't work because they're like 38 years old or something. 1981, what's that make them? 42 years old. So yeah, I didn't expect the pens to work, and that's fair enough. But it did cost £1. It's worth it for the dice if it doesn't work. Oh, and that's beside the point. That was something else that I got from the local charity shop. I got this tub full of dice. You really can't go wrong. And there's even a timer. It's got red Monopoly dice in there. There's white dice, very similar to what's in Yahtzee. In fact, they probably came out of the Yahtzee. Some dice that probably came out of Trivial Pursuit. And yeah. Oh, and there's a doubling dice for backgammon. So in case those ever go wrong, that's fine. I got a Game of Thrones 1,000 piece jigsaw. Try to get the light off it. There you go. If I face it right at you, you get double lighting, because I've got a video light and the main light. The only thing is, with new and sealed in the charity shops these days, they are looking for a premium price. So I did pay £5 for this, but I should sell it for 15. And it's an easy list, front, back, bit of the sides. The Secret Service Kingsman graphic novel, nice. There's a little bit of a catch on the last corner there, but it was 60p, and yeah, fair enough. Should have no trouble selling that. Monopoly. If you see one of these are worth having, especially when this one's new and sealed, or rather, it's sealed inside. Despite being 1993 by Tonka. When they owned the monopoly on Monopoly, if you see what I mean. There you go. All the bits are together. All the money's still sort of etched down the sides. All these cards are sort of, well, not all of them, ticked together. They did have little rubber bands, but after, again, 30 years, the rubber bands had gone a bit, you know. There's the rules and the board. Yeah, it's all in excellent condition. Never been used. Unfortunately, that doesn't make it worth a fortune more than the ones that are up. The new and sealed ones are going for like 12 or 13 quid. It cost me £2. £2 that one. But yeah, it's really nice. I've sold half a dozen of those. I've never had any trouble selling them. And definitely not least, but definitely last, was this. Just a sec. Bag full of like knights and dragons to kill them. There's a plastic dragon from China, another plastic dragon from China. I don't think these are worth anything, they just say China on the paw, they don't have a maker's name. And there's another one, they're only small, but they're exactly the right size for Britain's Saracen with a lance. Britons are a good make and well sought after. They always have these sort of metal bases from a time when they used to make them, cast them all from lead with a metal base. These are plastic and painted, but they've got a metal base. Can you see the little metal base there? I don't know whether you'll get the focus. There. That's the focus. And that says Great Britain's, it says Britain's Limited, 1971, made in England. And there's 1, 2, 3. A lot of them don't have their own lances or anything. And there's one without a stand. It's nice. 4, 5, he's got a battle axe. 6, another one with an axe. 7, he ain't got anything. 8, he's got a halberd or something. It's a bit bent. 9. None of them got the designs on their shields. And this one hasn't got a sword either, he needs a sword. But they fetch for about £2 each in really not very good nick, and probably more if you're in really nice nick. And the whole lot cost me £1.15, a little shitty bag. I don't know what to do with the little dragons, but the rest I'll just stand them in a group and flog them all at one go. I'd probably start it at sort of 7 or 8 quid and do it at an auction maybe. Plus of course they've got the stuff that I found that wasn't listed in the garage to get on with. I've got the rest of those paperweights to list today. I've been sitting in the front room doing it because I can. It's a laptop and it's much more comfortable than sitting at my desk. However, I will have to test those DVD players again. Yeah, and go in and photograph all the other bits I've found. But yeah, sometimes you get a bit overwhelmed. I've got probably 50 or 60 things I could list today, and I've got to decide about them. If it was only 6 things, I would say, right, I'll do them all, but I've got to decide the right items. Definitely the jigsaw and the board games are going on today, and that's plaque and glassware, because that's the sort of thing people like to gift for Christmas. Okay, thanks for watching. If you like these updates, please click and subscribe or whatever, or share it with other people.